universe. Hello, life. Should be live. Yes, we are indeed. Welcome to the first Supernova LTA. Let me just quickly send out the Twitch notification. All right, epic. So here we have an LTA. Um, this is LTAC. All of these runners have made it here. Physius through the loser bracket. No, not through the Physius through the open qualifier. The other people have lost their initial match and are here fighting for a spot. Um, and yeah, I hope everything works out. Of course, first time using this. We're gonna have some switching, cool stuff going on. Um, so hopefully everything's gonna work out to plan. We will probably start at the hour. I'll do a countdown when we're like about to reach the hour. So there's about 5 minutes remaining for everyone to warm up, get ready. Video's also here. I forgot to bring him in originally. Hello, sorry for leaving you there on general for a moment. But yeah,
Oh yeah, no worries.
yeah. I'll probably do a countdown when we're about to reach the hour so it can be synced with the proper clock.
Sounds good.
So in the meantime, in these 5 minutes, I mean, I guess I'll just ask in general if anyone has any opinions they would like to share.
On like the LTA.
Yeah, just
Uh, I was gonna ask if we're allowed to like if you get a decent time, if you could just like stop and just like hold with that time
yeah,
because
yeah. You
I
can.
can't remember the last time I played more than 2 hours of or like I played 2 hours of Mario. It's always like do a couple runs and get.
Yeah, you can. You can take breaks. You can dip if you want. You know, anything.
Yeah, like obviously I'm gonna try
Yeah,
my best, but I don't think I've played 2 hours of Mario in a
yeah.
long time.
In general, everything's allowed. Like I don't know if you happen to do one run and then you decide no, that's it. I'm quitting. You know, like everything's allowed. It's up to you on what you consider the best avenue to try to win. You know.
Sounds good.
In general, just so that everyone knows, there will be the top two times from this qualify into the next round of losers bracket. I will start a prediction. I forgot to do that. Yeah, it's gonna be a very big prediction. I'll just do a who will win. So who will get the top time? Even though two qualify, you know, there are two success, but uh, there we will make it. We'll make the prediction just who will straight up get the best time, who will get that top time, that theoretically gives them an easier way into the second. But let's see. Um, Benedict, Raj, and Phidias. We'll run this for 10 minutes. Here we go. Bang, prediction, gambling, hype.
Get your gambas in.
Let's go. Big moment. Time that around 3 minutes. Everyone here. The one person to of course done an LTA before in Supernova is Physius, which you know you went in the open qualifier. Do I remember what time you got? I don't. Was it like 15:40?
I I think it was a
No.
sixteen
Oh, it's
13.
16:16, right? Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Spender got a 15:40.
Yeah, I confused you. It's better.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, we'll just mute and deafen you if you like don't technically have to be here. If you want to go talk to someone else in the meantime or whatever, you can do that. But I'll deafen you guys and then undeafen you for like reminders and stuff, you know, when you say like 1 hour, 30 minute, you know, in case people aren't looking, which sometimes they aren't. So just give out the
I
reminder.
mean, I'll hang in VC here if everyone's chatting,
Yeah.
but if not, I'll probably hop out or something. So
That's also true. We could if the runners want to chat while running, which I don't know how much they want to lock in.
I think I'll be locking in, but I remember Benedict mentioned doing a no reset for the first run, which I'm down to do. I don't if anybody doesn't want to do it, that's totally fine, but I'd be down to do it.
Entirely too.
I'm cool with that.
But I'll probably be locking in.
yeah, I'm good with that
so.
too.
All right. Okay, I think we're locking in general. So probably deafen up for people. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is almost time. We'll see. It's about
I'll
2
commit to the
seconds.
race if I like hit LBLJ within like the first 2 tries, but if I'm like really like dropping the ball, I'll probably not continue like a 2-minute
it's
LBLJ.
fair.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright. Okay, it is time. We're beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck to everyone.
Good
Good
luck.
luck.
Good luck, everyone.
All right, here we are in the LTA. We don't have a bit of noise. Let's get some music playing. Let's get some Nintendo music playing in the background. That's way too loud, isn't it? I think that's better. For the music, I'm not really sure. I only have audio levels to look at. Yeah, we're here. It seems that most people have chosen to try doing a no reset altogether, which will be cool to see. Will be cool to hear out, you know, see how the runners approach it. We're currently focused in on the start on Physius, because he's the runner with the best PB in the group. So just to kind of begin things, we're gonna just look at him as the focal point. But of course, you can see all of the runners here. They're playing Mario. Physius is out of the door. Oh no, this is not a great start here for the runner with the best PB in here. Not great. Benedict in there. Yeah, there's a lot of LBOJ troubles. Not exactly what you want to hear. So far, the runner with the best start, I think, is Sanj. Yeah, Sanj is the one that picked up the best start, which is interesting. Oh, we're getting hit by the Goon, but nobody's really starting off that well. It's interesting to see how LTA sometimes they don't deliver such good times, but we'll see. I mean, this is the first reel. Let's see how much locking in will be done by the runners. We only have 5-player screens. We will definitely consider doing a 1-player highlight screen in the future, but so far we're just gonna have everyone always visible, and we're gonna see how it truly goes. Being Sanj is still looking as the first person. Oh, Fazy is dying again. Not the run. Yeah, resetting. Let's go look at Sanj, who is the runner on the furthest run as of right now. You got to see the first ever proper thing. Oh, someone dipped from the call. Who was it? It was Benedict. Alright, interesting. Well, I wasn't going your way. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he died. The elbow didn't really work out. Kind of a nightmare beginning. There, poor Physius. I respect it.
Red Bull mette le ali.
Physius will be looking to finish her run at a different time than right now. So for everybody else, however, did survive the initial minutes and are going to be getting more of the run. We'll be seeing more of the run from them. Is an ad playing right now? Yes, an ad is playing right now. God damn it, video. Swamp Fortress. Let's see if Sanj can start off well with texture. Set up. No! Press down on the joystick, which made Mario fall. You're supposed to press up, not down. Better decided to watch stream instead of being a voice chat. I think that's fair. You can also do that. Very valid option. Now here, it'll be interesting to see. This is quite a rare occurrence considering there aren't that many Canadians in this tournament. I think there's like 3, but 2 of them we already see in the same LTA, which is quite interesting. We'll see if the Canadian can buff each other. Maybe they'll both go through. Everything's possible in an LTA format. The good players could be having a bad day, and in general, I mean, these players are all very close. I mean, between Sanj, Benedict, and Blaha together have like a total of like under 10 seconds of gap. Kerno isn't too much further away. Physics is the best PB here coming for the open qualifier. You know, they get a little bit like unfair, but in general, it is very, very even. Most runners have actually reset by now, to be honest. Sanj not having the greatest run. Yeah, Benedict has reset. Carino also ended up resetting. No reset rule. And they're getting broken out by most of the runners. Only the 2 Canadians, in fact, that I was on about, are the ones which have currently stuck to the no reset. Sanj a little bit further behind Baja here. So Lash, who's on the slightly better run. Let's go take a little bit of a better look at that real quick. We'll see how the pillarless goes. Could be dangerous. Only the Canadians continuing. Yeah, everyone else has dipped. Canada, however, continuing their runs. There we go, Blahaj. Gonna be getting the start falling down though. Sanj here on the smaller screen, also going for that pillarless. I'm curious to see if it'll work out. The answer is yes. For Sanj, it also worked out. Fair enough. Yeah, wishing very good luck to all these runners. I'm hoping to see some good runs getting played out. I mean, it's always more fun when you've got constant runs going, and it's not just reset heaven. We'll see. I mean, that's one of the bigger issues with LTAs. Yeah, you can reset, which is such a nice thing. However, you gotta be worried to not enter reset heaven. You can't enter reset heaven. Very problematic, because if you enter just a reset and then reset and then reset, it'll be very difficult. But yeah, Lahaj gonna be finishing. About how long is that? That's like 10 seconds. It's really not it's really pretty solid. Exit there from Lahaj on SSL. Sanj also in a relatively solid beginning, I think. Not too bad from either of these 2 runners here at the beginning, which is quite nice. Yeah, we'll see how much runners are going to commit to getting a run finished and out there in the environment. There is a long time to go. I mean, you see still 1 hour 52. It's a while. Interesting to see also, you know, there's sometimes you just want to get first. The first person to finish a run does also, you know, get momentary first on the leaderboard, which could last for quite a bit. It's interesting. Baha did screw up the log list there, the side hop. Sanj on the other screen also messing it up. Where's that? There will be some handicaps put in place. In general, the times will be listed as is, but handicaps will be added later in case the times are super close, in the same way they are the races. As there are some emulator runners in the middle of the N64s. Sanj and Benedict running on EMU. Karino, Physius, and Blahaj are Nintendo 64 players. Physius very slow bomb there, by the way. I'm looking at that pillarless and it's not working out. Yeah, Pretty sad stuff. Certainly some interesting time loss. Blah does continue to have the upper hand on Sanj as far as the 2-no resets that keep living. This is also on a pretty okay-ish run on the other side. However, the pillarless really not being nice to him. Yeah, both Blahaj and Sanj lost pretty reasonable time in the LLL split heading into HMC. They can still produce some solid HMC split times in general. It's not terrible. It's not too bad. I saw that Benedict just got salt. That's very cool. Very nice, very clean. Boksham from Blahaj, very solid. So far, it's looking like one of those runs that could make it to the finish line. Sanj also getting Boksham. They're both looking pretty good. We'll see if anything bad will happen. Hopefully not. Pidgeys, again, still also on a pretty decent run. It was the first to originally reset after that first run. However, in the second, has kept it alive. Not crazy, still a bit slow. You know, there was pillarless mistakes and everything, but in general, it wasn't too bad. Not the end of the world. Karano still not out of reset heaven. Blahaj only one more star to grab. Sanj also on that same exact scenario. Only one more star to grab to keep it going. To get out of the portion of a run where you're collecting stars. There we go. What's the exit time on Blahaj's split? Significant time there, by the way. On the 15:42. But yeah, Blahaj exiting with a 10:48. Or below how you're supposed to say it, I think. Yeah, Sanj with 11:01. Both pretty solid. Solid times, competitive. Blahaj's best possible time is barely not PB. Which is fine. I mean, first run and you're already on this on 15 pace. That's exactly what you want to hear. However, the mid clip not favorable. For Blahaj. Sanj also a little bit, I think, of a faster mid clip in general. Music is a tiny bit loud. Thank you, Supernova itself. For the comment, that has been lowered. Nice. That's all right, everyone. Should be lowered now, theoretically. Blahaj and Sanj, by the way, both not daring to do fronts up. However, Blahaj did miss the start. Well, Sanj won't. They're both on pretty damn similar times. That gold on DDD for Sanj? Damn. Gold moment. Blahaj known for going for pole glitch. Let's see how she does. Nice. Nicely played. Oh wait, will that get the cycle? Oh, just about. This run's still looking pretty good. Both doing different strats, but they end up about the same. In the meantime, I get to see Karano going into Worms, hopefully. Karano gonna start getting a run soon. 15 minutes, still nothing really. Benedict also struggling to get a run too far. Got some wumps, but in general, nothing too major in the first few minutes. It'll be interesting to see the tactics at play. Loha and Sanj pretty synced. Yeah, see, this is the type of situation where you would appreciate a two-player screen, but look, we'll think about it. You might randomly hear German ads playing in the background of the music. I just grabbed a video. I'm not gonna lie, I just grabbed the video. I just looked at music. I'm gonna be straight up when I say it. That BOJ looks like it's gonna work. Nice. Took a little bit. Sanch just cannot get a BOJ. There it is, finally. Lands it pretty quickly after the tons of attempts. We'll see. Raj gets right in there. Well played. And now Sanj looking over the other side of the screen. Oh, got it. Damn. All right, let's see. Let's take a deeper look at Blaha. Let's see how this guy goes. A little bit of a goofy moment at the beginning, but overall it's looking fine. Setting up to do left side. Alright, is this moving left? Nope, it's stationary. Nice. Well done, well landed. That's what you need. Oh, Sanj. Out of the stage, very sad. Alright, full focusing on these throws. For blow high. It's not gonna 15, that's for sure. However, gets one. Gets two. It's looking pretty nice. We're gonna get some perfect throws. We are. Alright. That's dying. How did that happen? I just looked over. That's dead. And it will be 16-21. Nice. The first run to finish. 16-21. It's pretty solid. In the meantime, I'll focus on Sandro updating the standings. So yeah, you will see me updating this live. There's not much way I can really hide it. It's gonna be straight up. What? Yeah, this will look telescoped, but it's fine. Well, we're gonna be having for at least the next few minutes the top spot, the spot that would qualify right now. There's still an unbelievably long amount of time. Like, there's a lot. Sanj looks committed to finishing this run. Despite the death. Oh, that's gonna miss. This is sad. We're Sanj so close to the finish line. Might as well get it over the hump. There we go. That's third three. That might be an 18 if you think. It honestly might be. Let's see. Benedict resetting. Sanj going to be closing it out on a 17:57. Interesting. In the meantime, I'm going to go update the standings as Physius is going to close out. 17:57. Here we we go. Right, Sanj currently holding the second spot where Physius can seal it. Right here, right now. Someone else better also dip from the call. Who was it? I don't remember. It was Bly. Okay. Alright, cool. That is allowed. You can do that. No problem. Let's see. Physius seems like he will be getting these throws. Nice. Immediately, Sanj got to keep that qualifying spot for a few seconds. And then Physius immediately goes in and snatches it. With what is it? A 1649. 1649. Solid bit, 1649. Let's go look at Carano, who's on a pretty good run while I go update the standing. Right, there we go. Next time I'm gonna need to start chopping the text. But yeah, Physius now residing in the second spot. As Bly still keeping that 1621, which is so far first place. Will it sustain? I mean, it's not an easy time to beat, not at all. It's quite a competitive time. It's very good for the beginning. You know, for that first run, for that no reset, going that well, it's really, really interesting. I'm also going to be interested if I get a chance to beat it again, you know. But so far, Karen still looking pretty good. Lost some time in HMC, which will put him behind PB for now, but I mean 1040 exit, that's definitely 15. That's definitely on pace for potentially PB. This can still for sure PB, no problem. So Karina on sort of a gaming run, even golded Womps, I think. Some lag on Bly's screen. I don't know if that was me. No, that looks like just to be the internet. Okay. That looks to be on the streamer side. Kinda also decent maps. This is okay. This is really not too bad. I'm very interested to see where this goes. Has the potential to be quite a run. Again, 1621. It's difficult. You only have 20. Like between Carano's PB and Bly's time, there's 20 seconds. You have to play at a plus 20 on PB, really, to be able to properly defeat that time. Plus 30 is already too much. The front's up, not working. This is sad. Major time loss. That won't work either. It's just not right. Gonna be lagging out of his mind. Just how much time we're trying to line this up. That looks right. That's a major time loss. It can still for sure take on Bly's time and still Physius even more. Oh, missed the pole glitch. Setup. Gonna be missing like every cycle. I think. That is a good backup, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to achieve too much. The platform's going down. You know, on the other screens, not too much happening. Some runs not making it too far. Benedict stuck in reset lands. Loha and Sanj and Physius both started some new runs, getting a few early resets in from after their recently completed runs, so that makes sense. While I look, let's see how the prediction went, because I didn't see it. How's that? Who voted the most? A lot of voting on Benedict, a lot voted on Physius. Loa and San did not get too many channel points. I guess there weren't that many people here early on. That makes sense, you know. Some people they gotta know the stream's happening and then tune in. Carino missed the throw. That's a sad. Just losing time in many places. It's not the life you want after such a strong start. We're almost reaching 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and 35 minutes remaining right now. Pretty insignificant time milestone. There's still so much time. You know, this half hour it's 1/4 of the way there. In 1/4 you can maybe get a few resets in. It's not in the professional. Carino might be able to make this work. Now I just gives up on it. Maybe if it was through the door, but it's really in there. I didn't want to try wasting too much time. Just wanted to get out of it and try some more. Yet again, it's a difficult one. It's impossible to know whether it's gonna work. Really, it's on my not. Yeah, Mario's angle is a little bit too weird to properly gain momentum. And this is sad. So much time lost everywhere. I don't think this can defeat Physius's time anymore. I don't think this is going to be going in the top 2, which is quite sad for such a promising run, but lost pretty much 20 seconds per split. So yeah, not right after. Let's see watch it closing out. Physius better doing a pillarless there on the side screen. It did work out, so that's an interesting run to check out after the fact. Benedict's still in reset lands. Let's see how Carino chooses to finish this out. Moving right, interesting. Works out, to be fair. That was a very clean. And alright, in the pipe. Not gonna be the time Carino was after indeed. Not gonna be fighting for the qualification spots this time. Gonna need to be faster than that if you want to make it to the next round of the Supernova 16. However, we'll still be putting up a time on the board. Going to be taking 3rd place off of Sanj. With the 17, very low 17. 1704. Interesting. Let's update the scoreboard. Alright. Text is a little too big now, so we're gonna need to drop it up. There we go. Okay, we're about to solve now. This Physius run is still going quite well. What's the comparison point? I think, yeah, it's a 1550. So it's nothing to scoff at. Having a little bit of a burning nightmare in LLO. Soon we start focusing in on these runs, dude. They start flopping. Runners, they can't handle the pressure of being on the big screen. A lot of resets on the other runs. Lion Sanj failing to get a few runs going after that initial one. Benedict still struggling to get any first run going. Effici is having a nightmare in red. This is just a terrifying end of LLLs. The bully was rough. Yet again, if you miss any, if you get burned heading into these red coins, they will make sure you get burned again. The puzzle doesn't play nice. Puzzle getting finished, dropping some coins. Not the end of the world, but definitely going to be losing significant time. But still, it can challenge Bohai's initial 1621 achieved on the no reset at the beginning. One hour and a half is going to be crossed in just a few minutes, in just a few seconds. And here we are, 30 minutes past. To begin. I'm going to be very curious to see if the 1621 from Blowhigh will be enough to qualify. It's really unknown. Like, it's a good time. It's going to require the other runners to get some pretty good runs. However, in general, I mean, they've all got what it takes to get that time. They are all for sure capable. So it'll be very interesting to see. Depends on kind of the day that the runners are having. And Phidias seems to be having a pretty okay one. I mean, already 2 runs, a pretty high value. You know, second in the scoreboard, and already seems like going to be the next run to threaten the scoreboard, threaten the standings. Getting quite a few good runs going, which some other runners have still failed to do. Benedict still yet to get too far. Sanj had solid start, but then kind of collapsed on the end game in his finish run, which was also his first for the Canadian. That is one good Mips. Fair play. Chip clip? Oh no, it didn't work. Oh, it didn't work. That's so sad. Loss of time. Time loss for Physius. Not what you want, not what you're after. But in general, we're still okay. It's still looking pretty good. Oh. Doesn't get the front up. Way too towards the middle. Same here. I think just a bit too towards the middle. Yes, slides off here. Slides off there. Not how you set it up, but there we go. I'll play it. I saw that Benedict got saw. Pretty good at that trick. I've seen it happen a few times already here today. This is going to be very interesting to see, not just if Blowhigh's time is good enough, but if how Blowhide deals with that time, you know? Is Blowhide gonna keep going, gonna keep trying to get a better time, or is Blowhide just gonna kind of chill out a little bit, you know? Be like, my job here is mostly done. We'll see. Fizzy is going for the one burn trap. Not sure what that's called, to be honest. I'm not sure if it has a proper name. But you take one burn instead of two, so I just call it the one burn strat. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't have a name. Maybe it's not relevant enough to have a name. But most things in this game have names. Piteous missed a fire. See, throw and fell out of the stage. Oh no. Yeah, just reset. No, it has to be better than that. Alright, let's highlight. Wait, that's Karen. I'm sorry. Let's highlight Benedict for a moment. Because Benedict has yet to properly start a run, a proper run, a successful run. We'll see if this could be the one. You know, has gotten out of the initial 5 minutes. Over pillarless, very dangerous. Very dangerous trick. Okay, lagging a little bit. This might work. Okay, it seems to. This is fast. Okay, nice. Pillarless. Well landed. Benedict might have a run going. After half an hour of not getting anything out of the beginning. What happened to the standings? Really? How did this happen? I didn't do anything. That it just, okay, it's back. Really, when did that happen? I just looked and then it's broken now. Must have been when I was switching. Focus. Oh, yeah, that's definitely what's happening. When I switch focus, I need to pick the stands every time. Oh, okay, that's gonna be fun. I forgot about that. What happened? Fat, Benedict. Might just be ahead of the 1546. Not really, it's tough to tell. I'm comparing against Fury. But yeah, he's doing pretty well. The other side. Blowhigh also was on a pretty decent run, but then she did miss the shot, so we'll see if that run keeps living. It is ahead of PB. Quite interesting. Benedict on quite a juicy run. We need to, since there aren't that many other runs, we need to look at it with intent. The winner with a 1546, who lost to Benji, although he did take a game. Benedict did take a game against Benji. I'm pretty sure out of the runners here, no, actually, Blowhigh also took a game against, oh damn, who was it? It was against Mystic, yeah. Carno, I'm pretty sure did it. And Sanj, I'm pretty sure did it. And of course, Vitius didn't play in the main bracket. However, Benedict and Blowhigh did both take a game in the main bracket before eventually losing to the seeded opposition. Yeah, none of these runners here are seeded. They were all the unseeded runners that were unable to pull off the upset. The round of 32 was tough. 4 upsets. It wasn't very kind. The runners were not really able to do it. There are a few which pulled it off. Soda pulled it off. Against Zumi. There was someone else. My brain is fried. Dude, who was it? Wait, actually there wasn't. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, damn. I must have been thinking of the round of 16. Terribly sorry. But yeah, I don't know. Gold, dude. Benedict. Yo, Benedict is cooking. If he had a one-player screen, we might need to Benedict one-player screen because this is unbelievably fast. That's also a really nice box jump. What is bro doing? Hold up. I need to pay much more attention to see where this goes. This is definitely threatening first, but it's also threatening PB, it's threatening 15, it's threatening so many things. Grabs the star from Toad. Optimally. Let's see. Going for the triple jump. This is fast. Nice. Well done. Okay, okay. Well done. Interesting strat. You don't see too often to get that triple jump a bit faster. Really going for pure raw PB speed here. Not holding back at all anymore. Rolling rocks is all that remains. Boulder not playing too nice. Needs to get this double jump. Oh, the boulder still hit him. Damn, it's far enough. Oh no. What's going on? Okay. There we go. But I mean, what is this split? What is it? 10-23. Jesus. That is so fast. Dude, this can 15-2. This can 15-2x with a good ending. That is wild. Okay, okay. Yeah, best ball time 15-21. Let's see, however, the pressure is on for sure. But that initial miss is fast. Have a PB pace on our hands. Nice. Oh my god. Mips. Saving time. Only lost 1 second to the BPT. Is still 15-22. A time like that would pretty much, like 100% ensure you of maybe not just the qualification, but the top dog spot. I mean, really, it's tough to expect anything else, but there's still so much more run to get perfectly. Front sub is one of these tricks. It's been difficult for runners today, but not for Benedict, who just lands it, just cooks at high speeds. Yet again, only losing 1 second on BPT. It's still 15-23. Continually switching between theory and PB splits to see how he's like on PB, and on PB is ahead by 1 second. That's kind of to say there was quite a bit of time lost in his PB. Little bit risky movement here to get this cycle. Gonna be getting it though. Very nice, very well played. This is really fast movement. Alright. In there. But we have an absolute pacer. Fire seat didn't miss either. From Benedict, who took half an hour to get going. When he gets going, he is going for an absolute worldie of a time. In general, pretty good fire seat. Without any excessive mistakes, he is into the final stretch of the run, which is BOJ's and Sky. The final 2 minutes. Exiting 13:09. He didn't lose even a second on VPD. It's still 15-23. This is kind of crazy. Oh my god. BOJ's. This is a Prage moment. Benedict has the opportunity to do something insane, but this flight of stairs may stop him. Let's see how they pan out. Oh, that looks. That's gonna get through the door. That's gonna get through the door with an instantaneous. Oh my god. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. The stream is lagging as well. 70 star BOJ. Not going immediately. It's losing some time. And it will get in there. It can't 15-2, but that's okay. It's up to Sky. This is still PB pace with a margin. Oh, Benedict. Gonna go for this triple jump. The angle's a little bit weird, but it works out. It works out in his favor. This skill's got to be good. Can't miss throws, however. Can't miss throws. It's ahead by like 10 seconds. Ahead by like 15, to be honest. But it really can't miss. Left side, this is a huge decisive moment. Gets it. Gets it. Quickly climbs back up from the ledge grab. Oh, the platform. Oh, he risked it for everything. Oh, no. He risked it. He really tried. What's he doing? He's going to try right side now to gain some time back. He gets that as well. He panicked on the stairs. Oh no. Panicked on the elevators. Thought he was going to take too much time. Tried to do a clutch backflip. Terrible idea. No more personal best. For sure. Should still, with good throws, be able to snatch away that top spot. We were 15, and there we go. That is heartbreaking on one side, very relieving on the other. It's really tough to say. In general, it's just heartbreaking because you won a PB, obviously. But at least you're going to be taking top spot as consolation. Missed the PB, but consolation, 15.56. The first 15. Very, very well played. I'm going to go update the standings. So that will take a minute. Hold on. And here we go. Benedict still going to be top spot despite, of course, missing the PB, which is, you know, going to be, gotta be sad anyways. It doesn't matter. Nothing can console you for missing the PB. However, we'll be claiming top spot. And now, definitely, Bloha is definitely not safe. After that absolute wild run occurred, the Bloha is definitely not safe. I mean, the likelihood that someone else comes in and gets a 16-21 now is likely. The likelihood that two people are going to do it wasn't like that high. It was like kind of a 50-50. Now, it's definitely pretty possible that a runner goes in and gets time better than 16-21 in the quite a bit of time remaining. There's quite a bit of allotted time. But I fell in bits. Damn. That's kind of wild. So you like panicked? That happened? Looked away from the screen and did a backflip. Damn. That's so sad. Like that's Unbelievable. $6.15, yeah. So far, you're claiming first place, which would ensure you have a qualification, of course, as you are in the top two. Probably good enough to qualify. Yeah, it should theoretically, I mean, it's like, for them to care enough to beat it, needs to basically be, this is an example. Sanj also needs to get really close, like it's kind of right there. Everyone kind of needs to get close to PB, just like you just did to be able to beat that, so yeah. Benedict might be tabbing out already, to be honest. Might be allowed to, for sure. Considering that time, it's very nice. It's all up to him, obviously, but I would definitely understand. This one is pretty solid from Blaha again. We are 10 minutes away from the 1 hour mark, which will be the halfway point. Already, every runner has wrapped up a run. Some runners have not done. So far, 15:56 and 16:21 are the qualifying times. But it's not the halfway point yet. Technically, some runs could finish. This Blowhigh run and this Physios run could both finish in that time frame. Physios' run is looking especially interesting. Let's go, hold on, let's go quickly take a look at that, because that was around a 10:46-ish exit, which can definitely still 15 with a very good. Okay, a bit more, might tab out to practice some bingo. Yeah, that makes sense. I would respect that decision. I mean, I think that 15:56 not qualifying would require some absolute insanity from the rest of the runners. It's not technically impossible. Every runner here is good, but it's difficult. Oh, Blaha dying. Wait, what? Oh, must have gone back into level or something. Vizio so far on a faster pace. Blaha still on pace to beat out that 16:21 by a few seconds though, so it'll still all come down to the later game. Oh, this can 15 from Physius. It's not like massively likely. It's kind of iffy. Yeah, it re-entered HMC. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, yeah, you died, but at 15, so that means you must have entered. Yeah, it is bingo. If no, it's not bingo. Yeah, it is emulator. You could there is a little bit of risk there. You still pretty much need 2 other runners to get a 15 for that time to really be threatened. So we will see. The competition is stiff. I mean, just the fact that we're considering a 15 not qualifying is kind of wild. It shows, I mean, Bohai having gotten such a quick run as a 16:21 in the first run just gives so much time to potentially improve it. Which she is trying to do right now with, it could be disputed how much success this current run's having. It's kind of there. Physios doing pretty good though. In general. Sanch and Karen are still struggling to get runs going. Sanch especially, ever since that initial run, which is still bottom on the leaderboard. Not leaderboard. By the way, I just realized the standings are wrong. Like, no, they're not wrong, like, informationally. I just put a dash where it shouldn't be. Why is there a dash there? Sorry. Yeah, let's look at the BOJs from Physius, because This is pretty good. Let's see if Physius, the player with the fastest PB here. The one you'd expect to qualify the most. Oh, that's going to get through the door for sure. Nice. Well played. Took a little bit, but it worked out. The 70 stars quick. This is definitely nice. Let's see it. Oh. It's not too quick. Oh, that's not even going to get through, is it? Basically, it just lets it happen. But it's not going to get through. Disaster. Benedict's time is officially no longer in danger, although the qualifying time still is with a good bit. But yeah, Benedict will be safely in first, no matter the outcome of this Physius run. Also, be sure to keep an eye out. Physius missing the speed kick, losing major time. Fly also, but down there on the smaller screen, failing to get the BOJs working. It's really just a sad ending for Physius right now. Just get that right side though. Triple jump landed. Bly trying to get that BOJ to get through the door. It does. Let's see these throws. Let's see if they're good enough to beat Bly, because that bit wasn't amazing. It really, really wasn't. It's kind of there. I think it... Oh, I might. They need to be perfect, though. And... Oh my god, that landed. I thought it wasn't. I'm just going to be straight up. I thought it wasn't. Okay, they are perfect throws. Damn. Physius does manage to clutch up. Going to be snatching away second place. With a 16. With a 16-15. Bly also just reset. 16-15 from Physius. I'll go focus on sound while I update the standings. Here we go. We're almost reaching the pure halfway point. Almost reaching that pure halfway point. Sub GG's in the chat. Where we will properly recap the situation. But so far, tons of good runs have come out. The main runners which have been unable to submit a good time, you know, a 16 time, have been Carino and Sanj. Sanj had that initial run which was pretty strong, but it lost so much time and bits. And Carino had the... Can we shorten it to a 1 hour LTA? I don't know about that. It's interesting how long RTAs go. You know, it does truly allow for perfection. You know, there's some shorter RTAs, but I feel like in general, my honest opinion on LTA timers is that, you know, this is a hybrid tournament where we have both races and LTAs. And I feel like because of the fact that we do have races and stuff, I feel like making the LTAs like just the polar opposite, I feel like it is a bit more fair in general. I think it is more interesting. Yeah, the boulder RNG wasn't too nice on your 1556. I do remember it. It was honestly wild. was so fast. Sanj on a pretty solid initial time. So far, saving time on each split is comparing to a 17, to be fair. 1 hour is about to tick. We're about to reach halfway. So far, Sanj and Karen are the two runners which have been struggling the most. Have so far are the ones on a run at pretty similar times, which is pretty poetic. I'll go inform the runners that are remaining that we have here. 1 hour left. To the runners that are in this call, we'd just like to inform you that we are at the halfway point. You have 1 more hour. Yeah, I always feel a bit worried when saying that because, like, I don't know if I might have like jump scared Karen or something. I might have jump scared the runners, but hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah, within the final hour, what is the situation so far? The runners have delivered pretty good times. Benedict so far holding the top spot with a 15, the 15:56. It had the potential to be so fast. However, in general, it did not PB Benedict. Benedict's PB will remain at 15:46 for now. And so far, also qualifying is Physius, which just a few minutes ago finished up a 16:15. For a while, it also threatened a 15 potential. It threatened to maybe take on Benedict's time. However, it didn't quite, so had to settle for being second place, which would still qualify a few seconds faster than Blowhigh 16:21 achieved in the very first run. Yeah, Blowhigh got quite a very fast no reset time, which so far she has not been able to match again, although she has had some interesting attempts. They have not made it to the finish line. Now we do have Sanj on a pretty good run. Clarino also looking at a pretty good run right now. The two runners which have struggled the most. The runners in 5th and 4th place respectively. Clarino, which got a 17:04, which was PB pace into MIPS, but then every split just lost time and then lost time and then lost time and then just disaster struck and ended up at 17. Is that Benedict doing SBO? Okay. That's really funny. Sanj continuing in. I did not look too closely at whether he can get the cycle. It looks like he can. It looks like the cycle is grabbable for Sanj, and in fact it is. Alright, nice. Well played, well played. Let's see how the runners progress. Carano continuing to be on a pretty fast run, though they lose some time to MIPS. Sanj continuing to also be on a pretty good run. We'll see if the BOJs will be nice. here. Sanj and Karina desperately need a run to go their way, to be good. And Sanj is currently getting his wish. It's down to these BOJs. This could be another crucial moment. Could be another decisive moment here. There is still a lot of time remaining, of course. Another hour to get a good run going, but the pressure, it starts getting on from this moment on. If you're not getting runs, you start getting worried. Sanj, the other Canadian. Let's see the BOJ. The angle is a little weird. In fact, Mario won't be catching, not even once. Second try. Oh, it's just not going to be. It's just not going. This is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking stuff. What is bro doing? Wait, going way too much to the side, and there we go. That's a very nice BOJ. But it took a bit too long to get there. He needs to get this quickly if he wants to challenge top 2. Oh. Oh, it's just not. It's just not. Dude, the BPT is 16-17. I don't think it can, dude. I really don't think it'll improve his time, but I don't think it's possible, realistically, to reach top 2 unless Golding bit by 2 seconds. Oh no, no, not at all. That's sad. Yeah, just having a meltdown. Might still improve his time, but it's not going to be making significant strides. On the table. It was good until BOJs for sure though. But the BOJs just really weren't what Sanj was looking after, not at all. They just never catched. Carrying into BOJ, those look at Sanj's throws for now. That's one. Carrying, by the way, not getting the BOJ. Sanj is a 2. Carrying not getting the BOJ again, and Sanj missing. Oh no. Carrying finally getting through, but yet again, a bit too late. There we go, 16. What is this? I don't know. what is it? 1644. 1644. Sanj improves his time to a 1644. Carried up. What is this? It's the same. It's actually the same position as Sanj. Took too long on BOJs. It could have threatened the qualifying time, but it doesn't really now. Let's see. So 1644, I'm pretty sure was the time, unless I'm being highly mistaken. Let's put this here. And let's update Keranos. Seems to be having a little bit of a mess in Sky. Don't think it's going to be golden by 2 seconds. That's my verdict on this guy. But yeah, Carano in a similar position to Sanjay in that initial run. Very similar. Get one throw. Gonna get 2. No, not really. Nah, yes, you can't. He's missed a regrab. Gonna be 3. And is that? It did. All right, cool. Does that beat the Sanj time? I think it doesn't. Oh no, it doesn't. It not even the honorary fourth. No, 1646. Every runner at least got a 16 now with his time. 1646 is the worst time, which is kind of wild because that's pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, 50 minutes. Nobody really on a run anymore. Really no one. So for the meantime, no one's on a run. Let's go look at, our top dog. So far, Benedict. The one and only. So far, almost PB today. The only runner to have gotten a 15 so far here. Oh, the standings are doing this thing. Shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Yeah, so far he's the one that's qualifying above them all, who would be taking in that first place spot. Now, what does the first place spot earn? Well, it earns a better spot in the next bracket, in the next LTA, instead of going to face Supernova, you go to face Waco, which, two runners of different levels, different PBs, different experience, but in general, in the theoretical, one is better than the other. It's one of those things. But yeah, now's the moment to aim for perfection. Now's the moment, in my opinion, where you're gonna aim. First, just get a run and see if it's good enough. But right now, we know what the standard are. The standard required is 16:15. 16:15 is the standard required, which means that to qualify, which means that you have to aim for perfection. You have to aim for a really good run. Right now, you have some minutes to do it, but it's all or nothing if you want to qualify to the next round of the Supernova 16. The runners are not making it easy on each other. Every runner has been performing high quality runs, but so far the highest quality runs have been Benedict and Physius. Physius sort of the favorite here. I mean, if you look at the PBs, he's got the fastest one because he, arrived from the open qualifier, qualified in, I'm pretty sure, second place. No, actually third. Sorry, qualified in third. Give qualifier because second was Grand Hungary. Yeah. So he's doing pretty good so far, living up, but it's not without its risk. 16:15. I mean, we have seen that time get threatened multiple times just in the past few minutes. I mean, Sanj was pretty close if the BOJs were better. Same thing for Karen. Now, Karen was also pretty close if the BOJs were better. It's really coming in. And having some clutch BOJs that are currently storing Phidias' spot at second. But in general, he keeps the spot, but it's not safe at all. He needs to improve it himself, or of course, keep praying that those same shenanigans happen some more in the next 47 or so odd minutes. For him to stay the only American in this semi, no, in this semi, in this LTA. 2 Canadians, 1 Dutch, 1 French, and America. Benedict, I mean that, honestly, I was getting worried for him because really, if it had been half an hour and Benedict had no run, it really, no run got to LLL, no run did nothing. It truly was looking like Benedict was just not having a good day, but Then he came in with one crazy run, and there we go, 1556. It really shows sometimes if you commit to this no to this attitude, you know, of go for perfection, sometimes it will work on you. It's a risky because it may not work on you, but if it does, I mean, it's high risk, high reward to go for crazy rather than consistent. Even in races, you can say that high risk is high reward. It's just a general thing when going for risky strats, you know? They're risky. But that's why you want to, but you know, that's why you go for them. They're faster, but they're risky. Sanj already lost some valuable time early on. You can tell, yeah, Sanj just doesn't even wanna. Yeah, I already lost some valuable time early on behind the 1654. Just not what you want to be after. Not the run we want to be highlighting, I think. um, I think the best run right now is from Phidias again. Blah is on a pretty decent run, but I think it's not as good. Of course, Phidias not in the position where he necessarily has to improve his time, but it would be definitely recommended. If he could improve his time, he would pretty much lock it in. Right now, it's really there. It may work, it may not. There's really, the odds are, it's a live 50-50 on it working or not working. But I hope everyone's enjoying the layout. I hope everyone's enjoying the switching. I hope it's not too jarring, you know? If you got any feedback, make sure to comment on it. I mean, it's running pretty smooth, but I'm also the one hosting it, you know? So secondary eyes are always good. As Phidias enters Lethal Lava Land. Go, 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 Karina. Yes. The support. The French support in the chat from Killbap also going to be playing in an open qualifier. I don't remember which one. Might have been, it's B or D. I think it's B. Oh, Phidias not getting side hop. Yeah, Carados had some decent runs, but they've really struggled to get closed out in general. That's been the main problem. I mean, had even like a PB pace out of HMC, I think, but in general, the BOJs have been rough. A lot of the late game has been rough for Carino, which is what puts them on currently the bottom spot, still with a 1646, which is not that bad. But it's not what you're after if you want to qualify in this super competitive LTA economy. It's a bloodbath down here in the loser bracket. Everybody fighting for seconds to make it out alive. It'll be very interesting to see how Blaha's time actually is right now. It's tough to compare because they're kind of a bit behind. They started like 30 seconds later. Like for Phidias, it's pretty decent. Had the side hop struggles mainly, but other than that, it's pretty decently fast. And Bly doesn't seem really that far behind. I mean, it's a bit. I don't know. I mean, no, it looks fine. It might even be faster. It's tough to. It's really tough to tell. I'm setting what 850 something. Oh, wow, getting burned. Kind of risk to get burned again. Carno also. Yeah, some runs going on right now. There is quite a bit of basement going on. Most runs, most of the runs right now are in basement, which is pretty interesting. Busiest is so far looking the best, I think. This has the opportunity to be a good run. For sure. Blue High also on a pretty decent run, however. Not half bad. Not as good, but it's not that bad. Robia down here, I mean, if Physius comes in and gets like a 15, honestly, I don't know. It might, the LTA might be killed off in that moment because aiming for 15 is very difficult for these runners. I mean, at this point, at that point, they would pretty much just need to try to PB. And I mean, Physius is looking good. It's 10:33 exit. It's pretty fast. He's definitely got the opportunity to PB, that's for sure. 15 with a margin. So, it'll be very interesting to see what occurs. Physios ground pounding. Could be losing time. Yeah, so far the 1550 comparison point has been met to a T. Can Physios get this shape up? There we go. The meantime, then we've been talking about Bull High, which having a run with an opportunity to be 1650, and also carried out with a run that has that same opportunity, potentially 1615. It's close, but it's a run that's also there. Oh, Physios missed just about. It was so close. That works. Notably safer, but damn. Losing some valuable seconds. Nothing to sweat about. Too much. For Physios, is still more than okay. Losing like 5 seconds here and there, not too bad. Is this Pogo setup gonna work? No, it really isn't. Needs to desperately try to save this up, but I don't think the cycle is gonna be working out here. In my humble opinion. Needs to go super quick. Nah, yeah, ground pounds even. Sad. Losing valuable time here. Carno and Bloha both on potential runs. Oh, as well. There's a lot of runs going on. It's the run moment. Oh, Physios get burned any further. He was almost about to miss the lava, dude. That was so unbelievably close, dude. That was kind of wild. Okay, now I remember. I think I was in LTA. Alright, here we go, Physios. Landing the throw. I mean, it's still got the opportunity. The miss cycle does, of course, cost quite a bit of time, quite a significant chunk of change, but in general, it could definitely still be that 15. It can still attack Benedict. It can definitely improve his second place time. There are some runs which are threatening it over on the bottom of the screen right now. Side by side, Bloha and Karina. Both on contentious runs which have a bit of an opportunity. They're not as good as Physius' run right now. That's the main deal. Let's see if Physius can take these BOJs home. The answer is no. Oh. Failing to set it up again. Doesn't get the first step, but still lands a BOJ. Nice, well done, well played. Well played. Oh, struggling to get up the steps. This is losing valuable time. With that, I think, yeah, I think the Benedict time is safe again. Yeah, the BOJ is not it. Yeah, okay, with this, Benedict is yet again still safe. One more run that continues, keeps Bloha yet again in a similar run-ish. However, Physius can still improve his time. Bloha getting instant BOJ on the 50-star door. This is going to be interesting. There's a lot of stuff to look at kind of at the same time. Can Physius improve his time? Can Bloha get in the top 2? I don't know. Oh, Physius fallen. Oh no. Fallen all the way down. It's not gonna be. Just gives up. Very quick. Let's switch over to Bloha. That has a run with a very potential. It has to be super clean, but it technically can. Yeah, BOJs today have not been nice to like anyone, to be honest. Let's see. Stationary left side. There we go. It did work. Oh no, that's gonna lose the time. That's gonna lose the time. I don't think it's gonna make it. It really, really isn't. The elevators didn't get it. 16-15 only had 1 second of wiggle room. In Bowser in the sky. Needs to get perfect throws here to even dream. Gets 1. Karen also in a very similar situation, but let's check quickly. That's 2. Can the 3 to dream. Oh my god, it's third. It's the throws as well. It's just not gonna though. It's just not gonna be. Karen fallen. Oh no, it's just not. Oh, that's. Oh, I had 1 second of wiggle room. Instead lost 4. 16-19. Wow. 16-19. That kinda sucks. That's got those elevators that it might have been. 16-19. Karino. Can Karino do this? Hold on. Had significant more wiggle room, but it was so much less clean. No, I can't. Sad. Update below, I'd say 16-19. The throws are working out for Karino, but oh, just completely missed the third one. All right, that's it. It wasn't gonna make it anyways to the top 2, but now it's definitely not. Now just for honorary. Blaha is gonna need to somehow find within her another 16 1x type run. 16-21 and 16-19 have been achieved, but needs a 16-14 to take down. 16-37 from Karina. It wasn't good enough. I'm gonna update the standings. Counting as 4th. Sanj is now back to being 5th place. Who's on the furthest run? I don't really know if it's Benedict again, right? Yeah. Benedict, which at this point, he's just playing just in case. As seeing the way runs are going, Benedict is very, very likely to be safe. A lot of runs that threatened 15 kind of dropped off at BOJs and stuff like that. So right now it's looking very good for the Dutch runner, which almost PB'd, super close. One backflip. Took away his PB. But in general, so far, Physius is standing in that 2nd place spot, but by so little. Carino needs all the help, all the support he can get. He needs to muster up enough energy. Half an hour to find out. Half an hour to find a spark to get another run that can threaten the 16-15. And also, you know, you have to be worried about the fact about, you know, Physius himself. He almost also had a run which improved on his time. Maybe 16-15 isn't going to be the time you have to be after all. Like, we're at the 16-15 is a stationary time. That's not going to change, but it could very well change. It's fully 100% possible the Physius goes and improves it. To be honest. Okay, Benedict's screen is... Benedict's feed is a little bit laggy. I'm curious to see what Physius is up to. Let's go look. But this one is also looking pretty decent. Pretty decent beginning. Pretty decent lobby portion. Into pillarless. Alright, nice. The pressure starts building. I'm supposed to tell them they have an hour left. I forgot to do that. I guess I'll say it now. I forgot to say earlier, but runners, you have about 28.5 minutes left to do reset. Pidgey's died, by the way. That might have been me. I'm not gonna lie. I might just be straight up. Sanj. Just not moving. Let's see. Physics did die, but it was a quick death. It didn't lose that much time. So it's still gonna be like okay, to be honest. It's still more than fine. More than acceptable. But the pressure starts ramping up for the runners. I really like this song better. It's kind of up and down. Mario Party 9 music was banging. "27 minutes on the clock. There's not much to commentate. Business is on the run right now. Carino's trying to get in there, but overall, I mean, we're probably going to be seeing quite a bit of resetting here. Grandpa Gay with the good luck. Grandpa Gay playing an LTA, I'm pretty sure 8. Whenever that's decided, which should be theoretically on the 5th of September. And then after that, that will be scheduled. Yeah, we're probably going to be seeing some resets. The runners need a perfect run. They need a 15 pacer for sure to be able to challenge this time. 16:15. It's difficult to do. 26 minutes to find that run. Will there be the strength from Bahai, Carano, or Sanj to find it? Or maybe will there be the strength from Physius to go faster than that as well? Can Physius improve his time? He's been in the top 2 for ages, but like, not by much. I can't lie. 4 seconds. The difference with her latest finish run. Let's see. GTM slide from Physius and the boulder denies it. Nice. Benedict, by the way, on another 15 pace here. Over there on the top right. I'm not focusing in on it too much because it's not necessary right now. So currently, Benedict is right safe. But we'll see, depending on how that goes. Few more stars to grab. Carano on a run, to be fair. There is a run going on there. At the bottom right of the screen. You have to be worried about it. It's something. Could be significant. Something might be brewing over there. In the meantime, the Physius is going to wrap up HMC on what is that? 10:43. It's pretty fast. It's not unbelievably fast, but it's pretty fast. It can 15 for sure. Which means it can definitely improve on Physius 16:15 right now. Oh, missed the MIPS. Oh, this is so sad. I think I've got to take a look at Karina though, because Karina, what is it? Is that PB pace? Is that PB pace I see? Is that PB pace I see? I think we gotta go look at it. We gotta go check this out. I've been saving time, PB pace. Hold up. A runner that needs this? This is interesting. Is that a bully? Alright. But it's gonna be losing some time. That's still fast though. I don't know where he died a bully. Your shooter time does not line up. Yep. That is a bit slow, sadly. Yeah, I just dipped it. Fair enough. Needs to be faster. Needed to be faster. It was not what it needs. Was gonna lose probably like 30 seconds overall. At least. Especially after all this. Fair enough. We resetting, we're not doing it. Might be done. I mean, like, honestly, it's looking pretty good. Like, it's technically possible, but you're looking pretty good right now. Like, if I were to bet right now, right? If I had $50 and you were like, who is Benedict qualifying? I would probably tell you yes. I think there's definitely a higher chance than not that you're through. It's not for sure, but I would say, personally, that you're pretty close. So it's really all up to you. If you want to commit once more, want to try to get that run, if you want to just dip it, save 20 minutes, go eat lunch, we'll go eat dinner, whatever. What's the fire sea split gonna be for Physius? Because this is still reasonably fast. And again, in my humble opinion, I think a Physius improvement could be potentially a deciding factor if Physius can improve that 1615. I'm not sure if the other runners have got enough time to get that run in them. Bingo, yo, see. 20 extra minutes of bingo, you never know. Oh, what a BO, what? If that didn't, where is bro? Broken BOJ again. Where would that go? If bro didn't talk to the door, that was literally perfect. That was kind of crazy. What? These BOJs are so good that they're glitching out on them. Okay, 40-34. I mean, it can. It's got enough time to technically 15. Okay. Let's see. Maybe Benedict isn't as safe as I originally presumed about 3 seconds ago. Let's see, Phidias, this is looking pretty good. He's got the right side. Gets it. Hold up. Oh, bonking off a level dive where he shouldn't have. Oh no, that's it already. That's so sad. Just dove at the worst moment. It's not even, you can't salvage that. You're just off the stage and it's gonna lose you too much time. And Phidias, for the time being, gonna be keeping that 1615 for sure. Which is something. No run currently ongoing. Who's it on Blaha, I guess. I mean, yeah, this is the runner which so far, if she gets eliminated, would be the saddest. Saddest player, probably, because so close. You know, in general, that first run was almost good enough, and that 1619 so close, it was right up there. Okay, I think Sound rated. Sound rated us. Oh no, infinite. Okay, cool. Alright, I think Sanj might be done. I'm not gonna lie. Sanj might be wrapped. Stuck in lobby jail. I think I'm done. Sad. Big Sanj might officially be throwing in the towel. Not going to be qualifying to the next round of the Supernova 16. Had a valiant effort. Had some strong runs. That first one was pretty strong. And your time, 1644. Yes, yeah, runs that were started before can end after. Yes, that's true. Blage. The timer is for resets. Then any run can continue. The difficult gamble to go for though. Yeah, Moen was sitting okay, we couldn't get out of Womps. Makes sense. I mean, in general, since the run, I haven't seen you on a proper run in a while. It's kind of difficult to properly, like, of course, check up because there's so many runners to check, but in general, it's, I wasn't seeing too much going on your screen, so yeah, I think that's fair. I need to hide the hand screen on every screen now. I don't. But you know what's really funny? On Twitch it says that you are a raider from Sanj. Yeah, Sanj is a raider from Sanj. Wow. I don't know. I think that's funny. 16 minutes. Sanj already out of the competition. Benedict pretty much already qualified. Would need 2 absolutely unbelievable runs from 2 different players for him to get outed. It would be quite a legendary set of runs if Benedict were to not qualify. But so far, Physius, in the riskiest possible way, is holding on to that second place. It's not safe at all. Every runner has had multiple potential chances to take down that Physius qualifying time, but so far it just about stands. It's been close. Just about 15 minutes for reset. Carino and Blive with 16 minutes. 15 minutes to find that run. And Physius Mino again in his best interest to try to improve that time to prevent any potential assault from Bloheim or Carino on his qualification. But it's going to be an interesting finish. Needs stellar gameplay, but it's not impossible. Not impossible for sure. So far, the furthest run is from Physius himself. Wigan. Bombs Fortress. This is like fine. It'll probably live. Unless it misses. Okay, never mind. It won't live. We're not really getting too many places with this one. Nope. Okay. Let's go look at Carino. "13 minutes remain." Sanj dipped from the car, that wouldn't make sense. Is there what it takes? This would be a legendary moment. It truly would. If someone can clutch this out, if someone can change the scoreboard, it would be wild. And it's the anticipation. It really is. It's the anticipation of will something happen or will it stay like this? Physius playing with fire. Had multiple chances to improve this time and every time it didn't work. Something crazy happened every time to make sure the 16:15 was the time. So many 15 pace runs, but only 1:15. The Benedict time, which is on pace for more like a 15:30. Carino so far looking pretty good. Benedict still committed to playing. I do honestly respect it. time does tick by, but I don't know. It must just not feel safe, or must just feel like playing 16 or something. It's not looking bad. Karanos play out of Womps. Okay. There is a very interesting beginning of run here. Our SSL is a big decider usually for these runs. So we will see how that goes. Balahai has been quite a few moments since she has gotten a run for. It's been quite a while, which is not what you want. Karina throwing the bomb out. It's quick. It's not a big time loss. Wants to wait for the bird. The bird is taking its sweet time. Oh, slipping the wrong way. This really is not too fast. This is interesting. The tension. I've not got too much to say. It's just the tension. You know? The gameplay has to speak for itself. There's not much I can really add on to it. This pillarless is looking good. Nice. Well played. Well played. I don't know. Making important gain. I don't know how much he's gonna lose time. I mean, that the backup from the bird wasn't too fast, but it's not gonna look like it's gonna be that bad. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be like 2 seconds total. Okay, okay. I see it. I see it. There's a bit of a run brewing from the French runner. Long time to go, but there's something. One of those deals where if this run were to be closed out, I don't know, would there be time left on the clock? It'd be kind of fair. So we're in the moments where, like, for example, Blohai getting a run far would mean the last run. Same goes for Physia, same goes for Benedict. A run far means their last run. So they gotta make sure it counts. There's not too much time to get resets. Lawless is good. Alright. Two more stars still need to be grabbed for carrying out in Leaf or Lava Land. And one more and we'll see the split time. Just to confirm how fast it's going. Blohai not wanting to lose any time, just resetting anything. One miss to Allison. No. Has to be perfect. I respect the idea. His decisive moments. 16:15 is the time right now. And it's becoming increasingly unsure. LLL gold by like nothing. Like what is that? Must be by like 100th. Okay. Nice, cool. It's pretty interesting though. Little bit of a weird setup, bro. The box. It's fine. It's fine. Quick backup, but oh no. Oh no, oh no. Some time loss. 6 minutes left on the clock. The clock is ticking. It's ticking down. Pretty sure the end of Karen's one could be possibly perfectly synced with this timer. It really would be, because it would take exactly 6 minutes until the PB. It probably would take slightly longer, considering it's not going to be a PB. Oh, broke the box again! No! Broke the box again at the border! The border! No! That is lethal border RNG. That is unbelievable. Broke the box twice. And then 2 borders going to the far right. Usually borders going to the far right, you don't complain. But there, it's a run. Kayler and Carino had a chance. There's still some time, but it's not a lot of time to get that run. Busiest. Just again, one of his runs. Carino just practicing motion, by the way. He's coming like, how do you do it? Why did I suddenly forget? That makes sense. To be fair, he's not. He really isn't being able to get it. But he's got to just make it work eventually because he's got no time. Blaha is still unable to get a proper run. Benedict still playing in the case of absolute insanity. And Suiji taking over the players. Sanj already threw in the towel. Wasn't able to get a run going. Accepted it. Accepted his fate. And is one of the first players eliminated properly from Supernova. Oh, that Lawless is definitely not going to do it. It's kind of running for a PB. I mean, yeah, I guess. What else are you really going to do? Their time here is very close to your PB, so like, it's kind of impossible to not. There is going to be an interesting one. Blowhigh will be in Womps, I'm pretty sure, very soon. Off phases still yet. Again, looking to improve. He's 16-15, going to try to lock it the time in case, but maybe a miracle won't happen. If I don't, if I'm 10-23 today, I want to do it with a 15-5x. Yep. Two minutes and a half remain for resets. They just can't die. Hold on. Alright. Boy, gonna be in Womps. Needs to pray this works. A reset here would be very, very nervous. Very nervy. Carino going in for one more reset. Crazy is just gonna keep this going. It's looking, I mean, this is nothing too bad right now. Two minutes remaining to make resets happen. Natural, whatever run happens, happens. Whatever run occurs will be the run. It'll be the run where things have to happen. This is an intense moment. One minute and a half. Remember the time to reset is pretty much the hour. Dope, just look at your clock if you want. Oh, clock that is synced. Yeah, Phidias is on a run. Phidias is the one that's currently qualified. And Blue also looking like she is gonna actually get out of Worms, which is very, very interesting. You're gonna be getting out of Worms. Karen pretty much only has time for this intro. This is pretty much final run already. 50 seconds. I'm gonna have to tell the runners that they don't have any more resets. Very soon, the 2 runners that are remaining in this call phase just gets washed up. This is really closing down. Blue having a run needs to make sure that this pedalist and stuff works out. It has to. It has to. I'm looking with so much attention to Blue. This doesn't work. Oh, we're committing to one more reset. Oh. All right, it's timer. To the runners that are here, no more resets. No more resets. All right. Good luck. The gamble. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got the text to say soon. 0. That's the time remaining. Yeah, you really could have. I mean, it wasn't too sure, but it was. The gamble working out. Karen, go LBOJ. That's interesting. The gamble from Blaha is looking interesting. Has to work. Basically, still on a good run though. It's time. There's so much to look at. This is all decisive. One interview? I mean, we could do that after the underdone if you are still around. It's really up to you. Yeah, Blue High quitting. Blue High not managing. That's a GG. The gamble did not pay off. Instead going to Jolly Roger Bay. Good job, you play well. And now it's only down to 2 runners. It's down to Phidias and it's down to Karina. Phidias currently holding the spot, so it's technically more up to Karina. Karina missed the throw. Does it regrab? What? Okay. That's some time loss. It's gonna take a wild run to get. Oh, Phidias missing the cycle. Oh no. It's not a really good start from Karina, but it has to be to try to qualify into the next round. Phidias also still in general okay. Not the end of the world. Did miss that one cycle. Let's see. Oh, the saw didn't work for Karina. It's a quick backup. Bonked. No, just gives up. Just doesn't try. Fair enough. GG. And with her, that's it. That's it. That is the final result. I mean, technically, well, actually, no. We do need to see where Phidias ends up because first and second do matter. They do go to different LTAs. Which means, in general, which means Benedict and Phidias will both be qualifying. Now, who will be qualifying where? It's kind of down to whether Phidias can snatch that 1556 right now. So, it'll be interesting. And I mean, that 50-star BOJ of high quality. Very high quality. And whoops. Screwed that up. Okay. Trying again. It'll make it. It needs a very good bit, but it can beat out Benedict. It's got to be really, really good. Let's see. Lost some significant time there with momentum. It might already not be enough, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is already not going to be it. Can still do it right. Okay, well. Yeah, that's true. That is the emulator. Maybe can't beat the time directly, but could still beat it with handicaps. Oh no, these elevators. These elevators! Dude. Okay, nah, I don't think it's happening. I don't think so. I mean, maybe it needs to, yeah, no. Right, nah. Nah. Yeah, GG's to everyone who played. GG to San, GG to Blowhigh, GG to Karina. You all fought hard, played well, had some very good opportunities to move on. You know, Blowhigh also, you know, had taken a game in the main bracket, but then lost. Anyways, a Mystic, but yeah, it not gonna make it. It is gonna improve Phidias this time. It's just gonna look a little bit better in general, looking a little bit nicer. You know, instead of being a 16-15, it's a 16-11. It wasn't necessary, but it was fine. Let's just, I guess, update the standings very quickly. 16-11. We just didn't call him anything to call, so I guess we'll go talk to them. Hello to you two. Hello to Phidias and Benedict. You two are the qualifiers. Yes, you two are the ones which have made it, which have gotten the top
Let's
2
go.
times. Yes. Well played. Benedict managed to get that 1:15:56, which just coasted along as well. You know, coasted
That
along.
was sick.
Yeah. Almost PB until backflip happened. It was, but yeah, in general, it kept there. And Phidias, you qualified with now the 16-11. It was a 16-15 for most of the time. It really was at risk. There were many times where runners were kind of there.
Oh my god, yeah.
It survived.
Yeah, I was pretty scared.
There, yeah. You were close to beating that like a million times.
I know. Oh my god, I just kept choking. It was terrible.
Yeah. But in general, no one was able to get it. So
Oof.
very, very well played. You guys will be moving on. Benedict, as the one who finished first, you'll be getting the C1 spot, which means you'll be going in the LTA G, which we know has Wicco in it, and is also going to have the loser of match 20, which is CJ Rocco and Oslice. Meanwhile, Phidias, you'll be, since you got second, you're C2, which means you'll be entering into H, which has Banova and the loser of 17, which is Finny against Maps or Aleph, because that hasn't happened yet. And also and for both of you, get the second or first of LTA D, which also has not happened yet. But yeah, you guys will be playing in probably, I don't know how long. It'll probably take a week maybe.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, sounds good.
It kind of depends on when stuff gets scheduled.
Sounds good.
So I guess in general, just, I don't know. How are you guys feeling? You guys, are you happy with your performances?
Benedict, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'm really happy with my performance, of course. That run was insane.
Really was.
And there are no words for it.
Yeah, it was
Sad
wild.
I didn't PB, but it's fine. I'll get it.
like for a moment you could have PB by like there was a good chunk of there where you technically could just PB by 20 seconds and it wouldn't be that crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, Benedict mentioned in the chat that I might 15-3x, but Benedict was on 15-3x pace, like into bits, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
wanted to
makes
see it
sense.
happen,
Flip,
but like
flip
the
the
run you
card.
got was super sick.
Yeah.
So like GG's.
Yeah.
For me, obviously, like I was pretty disappointed that I was like choking some good runs, but I'm happy that I made it through. Congrats to like everybody. Like I feel like everybody had some good runs.
Yeah, everybody
And I was
everybody
pretty
played well.
scared. Yeah, so congrats to everybody on their good runs. And congrats especially to Benedict for that like sick ass run. That was super cool.
Thank you.
And GG to everybody. Really, really thankful to be on this tournament. It's pretty cool.
All right. Yeah, with that, we are gonna wrap it up for today. We should be back tomorrow because the Benji match that was delayed today should theoretically be happening tomorrow. We'll see, and then other matches will get scheduled. Other things will be happening. Some more LTAs will be on the horizon in the next weeks, but we will be with there, more Supernova. And yeah, GG, and see you in the next day. Goodbye.
GG, bye.